Guys, it's 2026 and I don't want to carry around any more tech. I want to carry around less friction. So that's why instead of stuffing my pockets with random accessories, I built a system around my iPhone that's designed to make my day run much smoother. Now here's what survived my 2026 spring refresh. And it all starts right here. This is the Urban Sling from Orbitkey. This is a 6-liter sling in terracotta. And if you like orange, that's a whole theme that we got going on here. So hit like if you like that color. It's a 3-compartment sling. You got one in the here in the back, one middle big compartment, as well as one here on the front. And there's pockets in here. So if you put stuff in the pocket, I think they're just gonna jumble around, which I really much appreciate. I don't like just big cavernous storage. Now I went with the 6-liter version because it's a sweet spot in my opinion, where you can use it every day with just a few things in there and it still remains relatively compact. But if you want to travel with it, use it with your carry-on or use it with your, traveling on a plane, it still will hold a lot of stuff in there as well. I think I took this to 2 different places this year and it worked out great. All the interior pockets are light colored, so it'll be very easy to find anything that you put inside of here. I don't know why companies do that. They put dark color interior pockets. It just doesn't make sense. And there are these mesh pockets on the inside here, as well as a zippered mesh pocket on the outside. Very easy to find stuff. There's also a cable pass-through, so if you want to charge something in the back compartment, you can put a battery in the middle compartment, pass the cable through, and you're good to go. Now, everything in the sling is designed to support the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now, there's not really a whole lot to say about the iPhone 17 Pro Max at this point. It's been out 6 months. It's my daily driver. I use it every day, and it takes great photos, takes great videos. The battery lasts a very long time. But the one thing that has changed with this iPhone in comparison to other iPhones is how I approach using a case. Now, I imagine like many of you, we like holding the iPhone without a case. It feels wonderful. Apple just did a great job with the aluminum on there and the way that the camera bar or the camera plateau is designed. But we don't want to do it too often because we're scared that we might drop it even though it has a new version of ceramic shield. So instead of just me plopping on a big case that I want that will protect the phone all the time, I'm using 3 distinct cases. First, this is the MOFT Frame case. This is a very thin fit case. The sides are exposed, so when you're holding it in your hand, it still feels very nice. It's got protective corners, got a great camera bar. It's got this great color as well. And it's got protection here along the bottom. So this is a thin fit case that just really allows you to feel the phone the way that I think Apple designed. When I'm not using this, I'm using the Mous Limitless case. This case has got grippy sides, great buttons, very protective. I'm using this when I go to the gym, maybe I'm going out to play soccer, I'm working in the yard, all things like that. And it's got great corner protection as well. So if you drop it, you're unlikely to go ahead and damage it. Now, when I'm not using either one of these cases, I'm using the Moment photo case. I love using my phone to take photos, take videos. There's got camera attachments, and I love that part or that aspect of that case. It's also got anchors for Apple's new crossbody strap as well if you want to utilize that. Now, the next item I carry changes the way that I experience moments, and that is the Ray-Ban Meta V1 glasses. These are the Wayfair style. These are the sunglasses, and what I like about these is that I can put them on, I can use them to take photos, I can use them to take videos, listen to audiobooks, listen to other type of content, and the speakers are actually very good. But when you listen to content, it doesn't block your ear canals, so you can stay very much present in the moment. And what's cool is that they share a very unique experience from a first-person point of view. Now let's talk about my audio. The audio, this is actually very new. These are going to be the Shokz OpenFit Pro. These came out at CES, and these are over-the-ear headphones that are designed for situational awareness. Placing calls, podcasts, dictation, these work great for that. They sit on top of your ear, so they don't go inside of your ear canal, creating the pressure, but they still sound good, and they give you that layer of safety where you're not blocking out the entire environment around you. So if you're a runner, a biker, or someone who's doing any type of exercise outside, you can still hear everything that's going on around you without necessarily impacting your own safety. And without a doubt, the frictionless use beats the way that it sounds every time. Next up, let's talk about reliability. Now, we've all been there, we're out and about, our battery's going to die and we don't know what to do. This is where the Anker Nano charger comes in. This is a 10,000 milliamp hour, 45 watt charger. It's got a built-in cable. All right, we'll charge your iPhone. Again, 45 watts is gonna be the max. It's got a display here showing the battery charge percentage, as well as the battery health indicator, and 2 additional ports, which is a USB-C port and a USB-A port. And it's got a nice little handle like this. Perfect thing to keep in your EDC because you never know when you're gonna be outside of a battery or without a battery. Now, if I need to charge more than just say my iPhone, or I need to charge maybe my Apple Watch or my AirPods, this is this KUXIU Qi 2.2 charger. It is 25 watts, so it's Qi 2.2, and it's very unassuming if you look at the size. It's maybe like almost 2 inches square. Well, when you unfold it, There's going to be a spot here for your AirPods Pro. There's a charging puck for your Apple Watch, as well as somewhere to charge your iPhone. Here in the back is a USB-C charger, so if you're out and about and say one of the items that you have in your carry just needs a charger, you take this, plug it into the back, boom, Bob is your uncle, you are on your way to getting charged up. Very small, very compact. Now it does come in a kit where it comes with a cable and a 45-watt charger. I actually don't carry it around like that because I don't need those two things, but this itself is just priceless because it will always keep your devices charged when you're out and about. And what is any EDC without a little bit of protection? This is the ChargeKey from Nomad. It's purely functional, it clips your keychain. The cable itself is braided. It's got a USB-C port on each side. It's capable of doing 240 watts and up to 10 gigabits of data. So if you have in a pinch, you need to transfer some data, this will get you going here, and it just attaches to your key ring. And I'm using this Orbitkey key organizer to keep all my keys intact so they don't jingle on my keys, because I hate that more than anything. Next up, I'm using MOFT's brand new smart wallet with Find My. So that means that the wallet itself is trackable inside of the Find My application. It holds 2 to 3 credit cards, so it's not a whole lot. You might need to still carry a wallet with you, but I use this to view content. I can flip it around, view content horizontally. I can use it as a phone grip. Depending on what I'm doing for FaceTime, it works great for that. And like I said, it does work with Find My. So if you lose it, you lose your bag, you don't have an AirTag in there, you could find it very easily. Now, no EDC is complete without an Analogue Layer, and for me, that's gonna be done in the Field Notes memo book. This is in the wonderful, wonderful Chicago flag theme. In Chicago, top 3 cities in the world. Don't at me because it really is true. This allows me to go ahead and write down in my favorite pen, which is the Sharpie S-Gel, things to do, phone numbers, reflect on it, come back to it, and then archive it for later use. Now, this isn't about carrying more, it's about carrying more intentionally. I wanna know from you, what is the one thing that's causing friction in your EDC? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you already have your setup dialed in, what did you change to make it that way? My name is Mike, and if you wanna see the iPad version of my EDC, make sure you get subscribed, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.